Welcome, Hoda.
Thank you.
So glad that you could come to this Zoom invitation. And we opened a YouTube channel and from Cancer Opportunities. And one of the sections is Stories of Power. And you have also experienced your a healing journey after a cancer diagnosis. So I would ask to you what really had helped you during your healing journey.
Well, let's see. When I first heard of my diagnosis, I had an interesting reaction. I felt like my mind said, "Oh, so this is what we're going to do now." It wasn't like, "Oh my God, maybe it hadn't settled in yet," but it seemed like, "Okay, so this is something I'm going to have to do now." So I've tried to maintain that, and of course, we have ups and downs going through the cancer journey, but I've tried to maintain that as the place I live in the most. That this is an adventure because I don't know what's going to happen. And, it could be amazing things and it could be not so happy things, but keeping an open mind. So I think that little bit of detachment helped me very much through the whole healing process. Just remembering that I'm not the only one going through this. I have resources, my mind is powerful, my faith is powerful, and I need to take advantage of them and not give in to what doctors are typically describing as the cancer journey, because there is no one size fits all, and everybody's experience is unique. And if you embrace that, you give yourself power to find the path that's right for you. So not everything that I was told was something I accepted. So my healing journey was revelation after revelation, because I was open, I think, which is very important and positive. The universe actually landed things in my lap at just the right moment, sometimes the last minute before something got really out of hand. But it just happened over and over again, and I'm not unique. It's not because it was me. It's just embracing that kind of attitude and not giving into fear, hopelessness, and certainly not buying into statistics. Again, nobody is perfect, and those statistics, I know you know very well, don't track a person after they leave a clinic. So they track, how many treatments did you get? How did you respond? But what are you doing when you get home? Are you eating well? Is your environment safe and secure? Do you have support, or do you have people around you who are negative? What's your mind telling you? What's your heart telling you? And to me, that's 80% of the healing journey right there.
Yeah, so to you it was an adventure. And you told me that mind and faith were very important to you. Can you explore that a little bit more?
Yeah. So every person needs to find what I tell even my children, everybody needs to find like a pull or a core, an unshakable core, whatever that is in you, something that you can rely on, that you trust, that no one else can interfere with. Is it a pillar of light? Is it a faith? Whatever, however you want to explore and explain faith. For me, I come from a lineage of women who are very, at the beginning, religious and then later spiritual. So I have an understanding of life that nobody can mess with. It's mine, and I rely on it, and I have. So whatever that is for each person, it's so important to find that, whether that is, in the traditional faith religions, and you have, a trust in God or Jesus or Buddha or Muhammad, it doesn't matter, but just something, and it could be the universe and, spiritual energy, something that you can rely on. So that was my faith part. And then I trust that I am influencing what the universe presents to me. I'm not a victim. I'm the one creating my circumstances. So that then feeds into the mind part. So those two have to be aligned. I can't have strong faith and my mind is going, oh my God, this isn't going to work. Oh my God, this is there has to be harmony.
Mm-hmm.
So people who struggle are people who can't find the harmony between what their brain is, because it's always going to spin. You know, our brain is designed, as you know, to protect us, and it's always looking for the negative things. And oh my God, you're in trouble, or you're unsafe. And remembering that that's just a conditioning from our human history, but overcoming that with things like meditation, learning techniques like logosynthesis or EFT tapping, or whatever it is to get back into a centered and clear state of mind. So the alignment of the mind and your faith are important. One can't be going in one direction and the other in the other.
And I think that cancer is an opportunity to do it, to have the time and to have the opportunity to get inside and to know who you are at the deepest level.
Yeah.
And I think that's why a lot of people are, say, after a cancer diagnosis and a healing journey, they do things different. They behave different. They use their words different. They have another job or anything like that. It's really a course of life, isn't it?
It really, really is. And I read something recently I liked very much. The person was saying, we spend a lot of our time nurturing and listening to our brain and our mind. We spend very little time listening to our organs and our inside, which sounds silly, but your organs want that attention. And if they don't get it in that way, they're going to get it by manifesting something that will bring your attention internally.
Cancer diagnosis can be an opportunity to get connected with your body again. And to listen to that to your body. And we become more whole if we see the opportunity in the cancer diagnosis, like your adventure.
Yeah, absolutely. And to remember, I mean, this could be new to some people, but I think people have been exposed to the fact that every organ is related to an emotion, especially in Eastern medicine. So, you know, people who have liver cancer, that's the organ of fear, right? So, or anger. So that's where things like logosynthesis come in, because if there's a block in that organ because of an emotion you're not aware of, that needs to be resolved before full healing, in my opinion, before full healing can be reached.
Thank you for your contribution to Cancer Opportunities on YouTube.
My pleasure. Thank you.